when 10 terrorists sneaked in, the country remembered the massacre of 26/11. Over 160 people were killed. India remembered this terror attack, the martyrs, the victims, the survivors. The tribute was led by Union Ministers Sushil Kumar Shinde and Sharad Pawar, laying wreaths at the police memorial in South Mumbai. Also present was the Maharashtra Chief Minister Prithviraj Chavan and the Governor K. Shankar Narayan. The function took place at the Police Gymkhana and Marine Lines, where a 26/11 memorial has been erected in remembrance of the policemen who lost their lives fighting terrorists during the attack. The Mumbai Police Commissioner and family members of the victims and bravehearts were also present. But questions are being asked that despite 4 years having passed, has justice been done to the martyrs? Has the anniversary become 24 hours of mere tokens?
सिक्योरिटी सिस्टम है, जितना ज़्यादा ध्यान देना चाहिए उतना हम नहीं दे रहे हैं सिक्योरिटी पर।
मैं जितना बोल सकती हूँ कि हम जो मुंबई स्पिरिट के नाम पर सब चीजें भूल जाते हैं, वो हमें उस तरफ से भूलनी नहीं चाहिए। Closure is a very big word. I don't think closure is going to come anytime. Closure is when you are entirely satisfied that you've gotten justice. Closure is when you feel that you can be at peace.
कई सालों से पाकिस्तान की तरफ से आतंकवादी अपने हिंदुस्तान पे हो रहे हैं और ये हमेशा के उसके ऊपर अगर रुकाव लाना चाहिए, तो इसलिए जो ये हल्ले के पीछे जो सूत्रधार है, मास्टरमाइंड लोग हैं, उनको भी जल्द से जल्द सजा होनी चाहिए।
Let's go across live and exclusive to the Mumbai Police Headquarters. Joining us from there is Mumbai's Police Commissioner Satyapal Singh. Thank you very much, Mr. Singh, for joining me. You're the man responsible for guarding Mumbai. And as the country marks the 4th anniversary of 26/11, the one question everyone watching this broadcast would have for you, sir, how safe is Mumbai tonight? If Qasab and other terrorists from the Lashkar-e-Taiba were to attempt what they did so audaciously 4 years ago, would your police force be able to bring them down before they're able to do damage, sir?
I'm very confident, Rahul, and I can assure all the Mumbaikars and all the citizens of this country that Mumbai police is much prepared now. It is a much better position, very, very strong position, well trained, well equipped to counter any terror threat or terror attack.
You're saying you're well trained, well equipped, but I'm going to take up the key components of Mumbai security one by one, and I begin with CCTV cameras. There's a recent report which says that only about 100 cameras have been installed, that too at traffic lights. 6,000 CCTV cameras were to be installed post 26/11. They're clearly and currently only on paper. Those CCTV cameras which can provide vital clues about who's responsible in a terror attack haven't yet been implemented. Why is that? Why aren't they up yet, sir?
See, Rahul, this question of installing CCTV, it has been hyped too much. Its utility has been hyped too much. I know it is very, very useful, but generally after the incident has taken place, while we are working on that, how to prevent this kind of thing, and we have our intelligence base has developed, it has broadened. We have created the awareness campaign in the members of the public. As far as our police force is there, our police force is much better trained, much better equipped. That I wanted to tell you. Similarly, about the coastal front also, we have the 54 likely landing points. They are manned round the clock now. We have speed boats. Yes, somebody was also pointed out that some of the boats are not working. They are not in the working way. Yes, it helps. But sometimes we just cannot just because police is first line of defense. After police, we have second line of defense is the Coast Guard, and then we have the Navy. So we should not be. We should be very, very optimistic. Yes, we are well prepared, and we are very, very, very confident.
You are very confident, you say, but I have over here the results of a mock report, a mock terror attack conducted by some personnel in the Mumbai police, and this report tells me that these fake terrorists managed to breach this coastal security in 3 places and enter the city of Mumbai. They managed to reach the Gateway of India without being intercepted. They managed to reach the Jawaharlal Nehru Port Trust as well as Marine Drive. So when you yourself set up a mock test, the system that you're saying you're very confident about, Mr. Commissioner, failed you.
See, as far as this thing, whenever you have the mock drills, you know this mock drill, our persons who will actually sneak as a terrorist, they also know it. Our police personnel, they also know it, so many things. The mock drill, all kinds of mock drill, they have their own limitations. The mock drill cannot be construed that this is the final version of the security arrangement of security apparatus we deal with.
So you're dismissing the mock drill, but the fact is, this is when someone in the Mumbai police knew that you were setting up this exercise, and yet you couldn't catch the terrorists. What if these were real terrorists? They would have managed to reach the Jawaharlal Nehru Port Trust, the Marine Drive, Gateway of India in just the same fashion as Kasab and other terrorists from the Lashkar. They did that 4 years ago. Your mock drill shows that despite all your claims, the security system is not up to the mark, sir.
Well, that is why I am telling, we cannot say that the system is not up to the mark, system is not foolproof, the system was not perfect. No system in this world can be perfect. We cannot say, yes, we are perfect today. It is a dynamic process, and every day we are improving ourselves.
You know, there's also all the recommendations of the Ram Pradhan committee which were set up post 26/11 to assess the preparedness of the Mumbai police. Now, several recommendations on manpower deployment, weapon purchase, coordination of police personnel have not actually been implemented. We've been speaking to some former officers. They say that most of the recommendations of this high-powered committee remain on paper.
I would like to tell you, Rahul, and through you to the entire the listeners and all the citizens of the country, most of the almost 100% recommendations of the Ram Pradhan committee have been implemented and enforced.
Now, let's just take, for example, what happened with Force 1, much hyped security force created on the lines of the National Security Guards. Even now, 4 years after 26/11, it doesn't have a home, its own city for training. You've built up these institutions, but you aren't giving them the paraphernalia they require to be able to execute their job properly, Mr. Commissioner.
I would like to tell you very, very confidently, as far as Force 1, the training ground is concerned, this very, very well trained force. You should not think that we should have only one training thing. They are being well trained. They are not trained in Mumbai. They have been trained outside Mumbai also. So there is no dearth of the training ground or training facilities Mumbai police has or the Maharashtra police has.
Well, for your sake, Commissioner, for the sake of your police force and for the people of Mumbai and this nation, I hope that your confidence is well placed and that the next time, God forbid, there is a terror attack or an attempt to wreak havoc in Mumbai, your people are up to it and all the equipment you say you've put into use comes handy. Thank you very much, Mr. Satyapal Singh, Mumbai Police Commissioner, for joining me